Now, listen, you guys, it seems like we might actually be getting another Nickiana, and we're going to be discussing this entire, back and forth between JT and Abab. We're also going to be talking about this entire situation with Druski and Ruby Rose allegedly dating. Now, these are some of the things that we will be discussing in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's team. Now, first of all, we're going to talk about this alleged Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande remix that is actually being spoken in the streets. I have seen a lot of leak pages and a lot of rumor actually on the streets saying that, well, Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande might be collaborating on a track. Now, first of all, what has been confirmed is that there is actually going to be a remix of Ariana Grande's song "The Boy Is Mine." That has been confirmed. Okay. However, in as far as who's gonna be on the remix, aside from the fact that they hinted that it's a friend of Ariana's, well, that's where the speculations are coming in. So yeah, people are saying that it's Nicki Minaj. And personally, I'm trying to picture Nicki Minaj on, The Boy Is Mine. I'm trying to I'm trying to see how she's going to blend into there. And honestly speaking, I don't know you guys about that. But then at the same time, you guys, Nicki Minaj really does know how to switch up a flow. She can go melodic, she can go hardcore rap. Like she knows how to switch up a flow. So literally, it's very possible that she could be on the remix. Now, personally, what I would have loved to see is Ariana Grande on Cowgirl. For some reason, when I hear the song Cowgirl, I just picture it, if it had been, Ariana Grande on the Cowgirl song. Okay, so yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys. Would you be here for an Ariana and of course Nicki Minaj collaboration? And do you think that in this, situation, it's Nicki Minaj that they are referring to? I did see some people saying that, well, alluding that it might actually be Victoria Monet. Now, you do know that Victoria and Ariana Grande obviously are friends, and so people are like, oh well, it might actually be Victoria Monet on that song. And I totally get where people are coming from with that take as well, because I could totally picture Victoria Monet on that song as well. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what your opinion is about this entire situation. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Jetavia versus the Barb. Okay, now listen, one thing about JT is you don't just wake up and choose to be rude, especially if you are on her platform. Like if you're on a page, you don't just come provoke her and think that she's going to remain quiet. She will never do that. That's Jetavia for you. So now, it does seem like, well, a fan and Jetavia had a little exchange. And so basically what happened is that, well, the fan came and said, is a release date for OK coming this week? If not, then JT should just stop previewing music. At this point, she lets all the hype go and then drops. It's no way Ice Spice gave a release date to a same sounding behind song before she did. Okay, and JT said, "You're so effing negative, loud, desperate, and annoying. Don't bring that energy over here. I'm happy doing what I want to do and leave people the F alone. Every day you're on here yapping. Shut the F up, okay?" And I have mixed feelings about this entire interaction, okay? The first thing is the first part of the tweet that this, Barb actually posted. I agree with. I totally agree with. I do feel like, when she teases the music, she should be able to like release a song when the hype is still there. However, the delivery, you guys, and of course the second part of it where she's now bringing in another person, comparing JT to Ice Spice, honestly, that was absolutely not necessary, okay? I totally get why JT would be annoyed. Like, if you're gonna suggest something, do it in such a way that you're not comparing me to the next person and making it seem like it's a beef, because you do know that, well, the Barbz themselves have been making it very complicated. For some reason, some Barbz really think it's an Ice Spice versus JT battle. It's their battling for Princess of Rap. So honestly, bringing that energy towards it might be annoying, because this girl is in her own lane, Ice Spice is in her own lane, okay? So, and then the next thing that this person said, I will learn on this, said Papi Monkey behind French Bulldog, FB, be walking around with blotchy patches on her arm, but trying to come for me over music critic. B, you don't want to try it. And this is the part where I'm like, okay, even if you meant well in your first tweet, this is definitely uncalled for. This is definitely uncalled for. It's not necessary. And now it makes us question if your initial intention of tweeting this was even positive. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I get it. JT told her to shut the f up, but like when you're out there accusing her of a lot of things like this, it's absolutely insane and uncalled for. Like you don't just come to people like regardless of how I talk about someone here on this platform, you guys, you will never catch me under Bongo 2's comment section yapping nonsense. You will never catch me under the Transformers comment section yapping nonsense because that is a territory, that is a space. I can't be bringing, even if I feel like she should do this, I cannot go there and start saying these things that sometimes I say over here because that's their space. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now when you're going into someone else's territory and nah, you don't do that. And so JT said, Len behind, that's my birthmark. You found out behind B, loud, desperate, and lifeless, talking about getting to work. B, what your mother do for a living? Check her first edge. That's so JT of answer. And then this girl said, your life is learned enough. You had to beg to be under someone you claimed you didn't even like in order to get your career back on track. Because your last album before that sold 6K. Do we really want to get into it or what? Since we're bringing up outside of music. And honestly speaking, I don't understand where Nicki Minaj came into this entire situation. If this is not instigating, I don't know what is, okay? And so JT said, this isn't true. Swam, you think you know, but you have no idea. This whole thing started because your mouth is watering for my release date. And honestly speaking, thank God JT was able to dodge the bait because you can tell from the way that this woman was tweeting that they were trying to bait her into saying Nicki Minaj ain't ish or something like that so that they can use that to run, they can run with that and say, well, she has been disrespectful towards JT, okay, towards Nicki Minaj. So I'm glad that she was able to handle that without actually, bringing in Nicki Minaj as this person was baiting her to do, okay? And she said, what's not true? Because I can pull up screenshots. Every major blog posted them. If it wasn't true, why you ain't argue them down about posting it, or better yet, soon? Why you get on the phone apologizing for something that wasn't true? Anyways, still no release date for the song. And then JT said, okay. And then this girl said, yeah, okay, coming to debut bubbling under or 90 at best, but I'm still seated, girl, release date or no. And then JT said, I was going to block you, but you're going to witness this. And when you do, I need my tens on my desk, deal. And yeah, you guys, this is, there's a fine line between liking someone because like if you're automatic thing to do is after you have an argument and somebody's keeping it light, if you're going down for the jugular, honestly speaking, I do feel like it's always been hate in your heart because there's no way that you're out here seemingly giving someone advice on when to release their music, and then this person responds to you in a rude manner, you present your case in a rude manner, they respond you back in a rude way, and then the next thing you're talking about them using and things like that. Honestly speaking, it does show that a lot of these people just be seemingly supporting these people just because it's trending, because there's no way that you're doing this to someone who you were just encouraging to release music. Like, make it make sense, honestly. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think about this entire situation. But I do feel like, you know what, if you're gonna go into someone's territory, especially their pages, their territory, altogether, just be mindful of what you're saying, okay? Like I said, regardless of how you like the Transformer, I'm not for people who go into a comment section and start, harassing us, start dropping the, like, don't do that. That's a space. If you've got something to say it in your own space, okay? Anyway, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to be talking about Druski and Ruby Rose, okay? Now, they're saying that, well, that's the new couple that we have on the vlog. And honestly speaking, this is a couple that I did not see coming. And people are still in shock, even on the internet, saying how the behind it Druski bag Ruby Rose, okay? And honestly speaking, I still am shocked as well. I don't know if it's a skit, I don't know if it's actually true, but whatever the case, you guys let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Do you think that they would make a cute couple, or do you think that they're probably just trolling us? Okay, now the next thing that we're going to be talking about, Nicki Minaj was not here for people throwing things at her, and I've told you time and again on this channel that you cannot book a ticket to go to someone's concert and then be throwing things at them. Like, it does not make any sense. You guys did it to the Transformer. Another person did it to, there's another person who had things thrown at them. And I was like, you guys, I still told you, I was like, regardless of who you're cool with or who you're not cool with, it's not okay. And with the Transformer situation, we then learned that, well, she had said for people to throw some, I don't know, something at her. And then the people ended up throwing water at her. Okay. And so that's a different case. So for someone who's out there performing, she never told you to throw anything at her. And then you throw things at her. Like, expect whatever is going to come your way. So I'm really very proud. Unfortunately, unlike people who are out there in the streets trying to make it trying to make this to be a bad thing, I'm very proud of Nicki Minaj. And you guys, did you see the way she threw that thing back? Did she play baseball before? I was very proud looking at her, because don't be playing with someone, especially if they're on stage. Don't be messing with someone. Why are you throwing your items at someone? Like, don't do that. And the hypocrisy of people who are in the streets saying that, oh, why did she do that? Why didn't she think that she might hit somebody who hasn't thrown? And I'm like, where was the same energy when the Transformer, who allegedly told people to throw water on her, ended up throwing a microphone at someone because she said, oh, well, it's not the same time that I say throw water, but she had said it before, and you guys were out there applauding her. And now you want to police Nicki Minaj for responding to somebody who did this to her? Go away with that nonsense, okay? Anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, are you proud like me of Nicki Minaj's, aiming capabilities and throwing capabilities? I personally am a proud person for that. The next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, it does seem like Big Sean is still wild with Nicki Minaj. I told you that he shouted her out on stage, but it seems like that's not where it ended. It seems like this really, Nicki Minaj bringing him out really meant a lot to him than we may understand, because he still went further ahead and did an entire video again on his Instagram and shouted out Nicki Minaj and thanked her. I saw him even in the comment section of Nicki Minaj's, Instagram post as well, still thanking Nicki Minaj. And he was out there saying that if only people knew how much of a real person you are. And like I told you in my previous video, this just warms my heart. When you see the OGs in the game really do stick up, do stand with Nicki Minaj. And it was very heartwarming for me to see him continuously doubling up, saying that. So I'm just going to insert shortly, what he had to say in that video that he made. And then we'll meet you after that one.
I'll go Nika, you know what I'm saying? Nicki shut down that show was crazy. Appreciate her bringing me out, us doing our slaps, and then she gave me a whole set for real, which was fun for the whole city, man. It's been a minute. And I'm gonna be back performing too for the NFL draft. If you in Detroit, fuck with me. That's on Thursday in a few days, but man, shout out to the Barbz. Shout out everybody who was at Gag City tonight, Little Caesars Arena. It was fun, dog. I'll see y'all soon, Snapchat. I'm chilling right now, though. Watching Martin and shit. Man, shout out my dog, Onika. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there you had what Big Sean had to say, you guys. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about Big Sean's, of course, gratitude towards Nicki Minaj. Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, I am going to be talking about Jill Scott. Now, it does seem like people really want to cancel this woman because she said that, well, Chris Brown is talented. You know how the internet moral police is like, they were coming for her saying that, oh, how dare you say he's talented and things like that. And I'm really glad that, she stood 10 toes down behind Chris Brown, because people be out there doing the worst. and they're out there saying that somebody does not deserve a second chance. And these are the same people who are out there protecting, people like Brother Love and things like that. They are literally protecting people like that, but they're out here, policing Chris Brown for, of course, a mistake that, well, a wrongdoing that he did many years ago. Rihanna herself even forgave Chris Brown. Rihanna herself even worked with Chris Brown even after what happened. So I do feel like, you know what, yeah, sometimes we have to give others, a second chance. That's just how I feel, and I'm glad that this woman is literally, not making the internet bully her into saying that Chris Brown is not talented, or into disregarding the talent that Chris Brown has. Like, it's okay to say that somebody is talented, however, I do not like them personally because they've done that. It's another thing to try and say that, well, just because I don't like someone, they're not talented. Because I see that a lot in female rap. Like, someone will say, oh my goodness, this girl cannot rap. And I'm like, it's okay to say that this girl can actually rap. This girl is the star, but I don't like her attitude. It's okay to say that. But to lie to each other and say that, well, this girl cannot rap just because of your personal sentiments towards them is delusion at its best, okay? So I don't know, you guys, let me know in the comment section, obviously, what you think about that entire situation. And thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what is happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Until my next one, you guys, see you.